Senator Pryor says my military service gives me, quote, a sense of entitlement. So I brought in an expert.
Did I say at ease, Cotton?
I met Sergeant Norton at basic training.
It's still Drill Sergeant Norton, Cotton. At ease.
Drill Sergeant Norton taught me how to be a soldier. Accountability, humility, and putting the unit before yourself. That training stuck.
It better have. Now what, Cotton?
Permission to speak?
Speak, Cotton.
I'm Tom Cotton. I approve this message.
You're on thin ice, Cotton.
That new ad in the Arkansas Senate race just released. It takes a jab at Democrat Mark Pryor for a controversial comment he made. We couldn't get Mr. Pryor to come in or give us a comment, but we did get Republican Congressman Tom Cotton, who's trying to replace him. Tom Cotton, welcome. And thank you, by the way, for your service, sir. Tell us a little bit about that ad. Tell us why you made that ad like that.
Sure, thanks. It's great to be on with you. I found it curious when Senator Pryor said I had a sense of entitlement about my military service, and it made me think back to basic training and Drill Sergeant Norton. The last thing he taught us was certainly to have a sense of entitlement. He taught us things like accountability and humility, putting your buddy and putting the unit ahead of yourself. Those are important lessons that we learned in the Army, and frankly, if we had more people who reflected those values in the Congress would be a little bit more respected, since Congress is the least respected institution in the country, and our military is one of the most respected institutions.
Congressman, when I think of sense of entitlement, I think of a lot of people who are liberal Democrats right now. They're entitled to get their contraceptives free. They're entitled to stay on their parents' health care policies until they're 26 years old. I'm not sure that the sense of entitlement it should be pointed at you and not back at them.
No, when you're walking around in the woods, basic training in the middle of the night with a bunch of new Army privates trying to learn how to be a soldier, and you've got Drill Sergeant Norton barking your ear, the last thing you learn is a sense of entitlement. And that's not what I'm standing for in Congress or in this U.S. Senate race either. We're trying to reflect basic Arkansas values like hard work, responsibility, personal initiative, and looking after one's own.
Has Senator Pryor tried to contact you, apologize, or walk back his comments?
No, he has not.
Okay. So I've read somewhere where Senator Pryor said that he would vote for Obamacare if he had to do it all over again. You want to comment on that?
Yeah, surprisingly, he continues to stand by Obamacare. He calls it an amazing success story. He says the law really is working, and he says that he would vote for it again. He said that multiple times. It just goes to show that I guess he hasn't learned anything from the numerous failures of this law, the increased premiums that it's causing so many Americans, the people who've lost their health insurance, the people who are struggling to find work because of Obamacare. That's why Arkansans are ready for a change this fall.
Congressman, the price of gasoline is also rising up 30 or 31 days in a row. I assume, let me jump out here, I assume Congressman Pryor, Senator Pryor is against the Keystone Pipeline, passage of the Keystone Pipeline?
Well, this is one area where he actually does support my plan for getting America back working again, energy independent. He has called for the Keystone Pipeline to be built, yet it goes to show that he hasn't been a very effective advocate for Arkansas, because even the president of his own party doesn't listen to him. He listens to the hardcore left-wing environmentalists who don't want him to build a pipeline that has been proven time and again by their own administration not to have significant environmental impact.
What's the issue? What is the issue that Tom Cotton is going to go at Mark Pryor for in this race? What's the one thing you're going to go for?
This is a very simple and clear choice that Arkansans face. Do they support the Obama agenda, and do they want to promote and protect the Obama legacy? If so, Mark Pryor is their guy. He votes with Barack Obama 95% of the time. He casts the decisive vote for Obamacare. If they want to stop the Obama agenda and begin to protect Arkansans from the Obama legacy, then I'm their guy. I'll fight for Arkansans, and I'll put Arkansas first.
DNC Chairwoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz says it's not a referendum on President Obama. Obamacare is not. What do you say to her?
I would say that this race is about Mark Pryor's unrelenting support for Barack Obama and his agenda. He's helped Barack Obama add over $1 trillion of debt on average each of the last 5 years. He cast the decisive vote for Obamacare. He still supports it today. He said he'd vote for it again. He continues to support a government that takes more money out of the pockets of hardworking Arkansans and concentrates more power and more control over their lives in Washington, D.C. That puts him squarely in the camp with Barack Obama.
All right, Congressman, we asked Mark Pryor to join us today. Why do you think he said no?
I don't know. You'll have to ask him to come on and explain why he didn't want to join you.
All right, we're going to leave right there. Congressman Tom Cotton, thank you very much.